In today's video, we will be discussing the 5 most likely gubernatorial election maps, in my opinion. This is, of course, a 2022 midterm election analysis, as we are just about 3 weeks away from the midterm elections. Now, I'm not going to be considering margins, this is just filling in the map. Now, I'm going to start off with my 5th most likely outcome. This outcome is actually very, very good for the Republican Party. They win practically every single seat they can possibly win. Republicans win the state of Oregon, they win Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, the state of Wisconsin, the state of Michigan, they win Pennsylvania, they win Georgia, and they even win Maine. So that gives the Republicans 33 to Democrats 17. Now for this map, there has to be at least like a R+6 type of environment, which is very unlikely. I don't think Republicans are going to win the state of Maine. I don't think they're going to win New Mexico. I don't really think that they're, at this point, that favored to win Pennsylvania. I don't think they're that favored to win Oregon. You can go on, but regardless, this is just pretty much a Republican sweep map. They win the popular vote by 6.6 or 7 percentage points. States like Colorado, states like Connecticut comes into play into this map. I'm just going to reset some of the states that I characterized here. So Nevada, Arizona, Oregon, New Mexico. And yeah, so we're basically back with our previous map here. So yeah. Did I miss anything? I don't really think so. So that is that. The next map is a 4th map. The 4th most likely outcome is a much more Democratic favored environment, in which case the environment is closer to even. They win the states of Oregon, they win the state of Nevada, they win the state of New Mexico, they win the state of Michigan, they win the state of Pennsylvania, they win Minnesota, and they win Maine. Republicans only getting 28 seats. That is basically the current map, except a couple of states flipped. Republicans losing the states of Massachusetts and Maryland, while they winning the states of Kansas and Wisconsin. This will actually be closer to an even popular vote. Potentially, Democrats could actually win the generic ballot by about 1% in this outcome. I don't think this is very likely. This only has a 4 or 5% chance of happening. This is really just if the polls are actually correct, which I don't really think so. Resetting the map here, so for these states here, again, back to our 26 to 14 map. The 3rd most likely outcome here really is another one of those pretty good outcomes for the Republican Party. Not as good as our 5th most likely outcome, but still a pretty decent outcome for the Republican Party. They win the state of Oregon, they win Nevada, Arizona, they win the state of Wisconsin, they win Pennsylvania, and yeah, so this is still a decent outcome for the Republican Party, and they also win Maine. So this is also a pretty decent outcome for the Republican Party, in which case they're still going to win the popular vote by about 5%. They're not going to win the state. They're not going to win the state of. They're not going to win the state of New Mexico, because that state, again, is a state that Biden did win by closer to 11 points. Michelle Lujan Grisham, the incumbent there, did win by 15, so leaves that state out. Otherwise, still a very solid map for the Republican Party. Resetting the map again. Now for the 2nd map here, this is a pretty generic governor prediction. Almost my governor prediction, except slightly more favorable for the Democratic Party. Not too much though, alright? Not too much. First up, the state of Oregon goes into Democratic column. They win the state of New Mexico, they win the state of Michigan, they win the state of Minnesota, they win Connecticut, they win Pennsylvania, and Maine. So this is a 29 to 21 Senate governor election, and it's not really that bad of a prediction. I mostly agree with this map, except one state, which comes to our final map here, which is currently my prediction of 30 to 20 in the gubernatorial elections. As you can see here, Republicans flipping Pennsylvania, but otherwise not much changes. In this map, we're talking about a generic ballot of R+3, in which case this is actually quite a generic map. Oregon in this case would actually be closer to a toss-up here, but regardless, we're talking about a map that's pretty similar to my current opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and tune in for our next video. Bye!